Hey, children of the sun, children of the rainbow sun. Captain Starchild here, your captain at your service. Listen, I got some wonderful business news and some great ideas coming through the chute here, coming in from all across the world on what to do about some of the world's worst problems and how we can solve them through financial means. Anyways, first of all, I want to talk about what you can do with things that are inanimate objects that don't work and you'd like them to work. Like one of these things for me, and I'll tell you the story, man. This is some fucked up shit. But, these torch lighters, they're wonderful for trying to light your cigarette outside while it's windy. And the main reason me and my friends have them is because it's much better to use a torch lighter when you're smoking St. Crystal than a Bic lighter. It just makes the whole process and the whole ritual go smoother. The torch burns it faster and hotter, and you can do it quicker, and you can just do your shit with your ritual when you're one of these people, which is a lot of people that utilize the forces of St. Crystal. So here's what happened yesterday, man. I was under the influence of St. Crystal, and my fucking this fucking stupid. Ever since I got it, it's a torch lighter, butane refillable, $5.99, the cheapest one at the tobacco shop, Stevens Tobacco. I need to give Stevens Tobacco some feedback on this, because Stevens Tobacco is my place, and I'm a Stevens. I'm Nathan Stevens, legal name, and Stevens Tobacco, yeah, that's where I get my business to. All of us Stevens hang out there. Chad Johnson Stevens goes there. Anyways, so yesterday I get this idea. And I'm just like, okay, this stupid thing that just fucking is here, click it 50, 60 times. I'm not going to sit here and have to click it 60 times for it to give me a flame. So I decided that I'd get her drunk. Yep. You know, sometimes men and women, how about this, huh? Let's talk about this. Let's talk about how alcohol is the great lubricant of society. Well, not that. If you're out of lube, like KY jelly, putting alcohol on your stuff isn't going to help. It's actually going to hinder. It's going to dry out the surface porous areas that create these self-lubricating juices. So a little sex ed here. Sex ed 101. This is for kindergartners. Okay? Kindergartners, when you're bigger and you have a erection, don't put Bailey's and cream. Don't put Maker's Mark whiskey. Don't put Kettle One vodka. Don't even put Sky vodka on it. Even these vodkas that the hip hop rappers, I'm gonna warn you kids, you're gonna need to have a lot of money to be cool in 2052, because these hip hop rappers are gonna keep getting richer and richer. And it's going to be like this. You guys think you want to be a hip-hop rapper? Well, go ahead, buy the lottery. They're selling like 100 tickets a day. There's always a new mumble rap. All you got to do, kids, you guys can drop out now and go be a rapper. You don't need any schooling. You don't need any imagination. You don't need any education to be a rapper these days in 2021. And it's going to be even, I'm predicting the future. You guys just start now. Make videos of yourself shitting your pants and smearing all that shit all over your face and blowing bubbles with it. That's going to be the new rap thing. Shit bubble blowers. Diarrhea shit bubble blowers. Back boys. Here we go. Diarrhea shit bubble back bump up. Big time bubblers. And the prize is, well, it's a vintage bottle of Jack Daniel's whiskey. Bling bling with Swarovski crystals by my sister Anna. 2021 value, $150. 2059 value, $150 million. Because what's going to happen here is one of these days, it's inevitable. One of these days, they're going to have to do what they've been wanting to do for so long down at the Federal Reserve, is put those printers of those $100 bills on maximum. They just, every time you take a breath, another $300 trillion. Boom, $100 bills, stacks of cash. Because that's what these mumble rappers want. All you can really, I don't know, I've been looking at this problem with the dumbing down of entertainment value in modern society. Modern meaning this timeline, 2021 AD, Anno Domini. It's actually year 1 APSCA. Amanita Pistus Christos Sophia Amanita. It's a new era, but that's another video. So, like, here's the thing. Oh, look, oh, man, you guys. These mumble rappers, you can't understand a thing they do. Their beats are really annoying. Stupid beats, annoying shit, terrible musicality. And the kids are eating this shit up. You guys, this is sad to me. This is so sad to see what the modern culture is eating up as their preferred thing to do with their time. Is to watch these dudes just hold fat stacks. And this one dude, I want to give him a party because he fucking has a $24 million diamond sunk into his forehead. Now that is some shit. That's some shit. And this dude is someone, he's like 20 years old. I never heard of him. Have no idea who the fuck he is. Probably all his fucking musicals. Blah, 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 fat stacks. Blah, 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 fat stacks. Man, I want to see, here's what we want to take care of the Iranian situation here, Americans, right? Okay, well, here's what I want to see happen to the Iranians. Now, this involves movie stars, Hollywood, right-wing religion, and the United States government. And I need to put this together fast. Okay, so what we do, we got these problems with these hardcore Iranians. These like hardcore Christian Iranians out here. And then these hardcore like Muslim Iranians. All I know is Iran's a problem. We don't want it being one of these nuclear superpowers because it's a rogue nation and it won't play ball with the United Nations on a lot of things. We got a lot of human rights concerns over in Iran, a lot of women's rights concerns over in Iran. So I want to have just a Joel Osteen bomb drop on them. Here's the thing. Joel Osteen, rock star, Christian cowboy. Wow, what a preacher man. Doesn't really say much. It's all fucking McDonald's. It's all like superstar media Christianity. It's for the lowest common denominator. It's for all the fucking people watching TV. And he never says nothing very deep. He definitely never says anything about hell or negative to get you off or get you scared. And he's in his big superstar church. I think he has 50,000 people there down in Texas on a Sunday. And he gets to ride around in his $30 million private jet and just keep writing books about McDonald's Christianity. And people are liking these books. Christians are liking these books because it doesn't deal with any of the shit you really have to do to be a solid person. It's all fucking bubblegum. So what we want to do is we want to rake Osteen into the fold of the CIA, the FBI, the ATF, Interpol, National Police Forces, and we want him to make a donation. We want him to make a donation every year of, let me calculate for a second. I'm going to say we're going to need, for our operations, for our CIA operations with Osteen and John Travolta, we're going to need at least a donation from Osteen to give us 2 million hardcover printed books of his a year. Okay? And then the offer back will be, well, that's how we'll just let you not pay taxes. You already don't, but we're coming for you. And we want more. We want more out of you, Osteen. Joel Osteen, America needs you to be an American hero. So donate 2 million of your hardbound paperback books. Okay, and John Travolta, shouting out to you now. Here's what we get to do, man. Your favorite thing, buddy. We get to pack that jumbo jet, that 747 you drive up to your front driveway. We need to pack its bomb, whole fucking carriage area, the whole cargo bay. Just fill it with pallets of Joel Osteen books. 6 feet high, 4 feet wide, 4 feet wide. Boom. Pallets. And what we're going to do is we're going to locate the Ayatollah Khomeini representative. And when they're starting to get all fired up about getting some more enriched uranium off the black market of the world, we're going to locate him and have him speaking in a public square. And it's going to be like V-Day over there. It's going to be the fucking world's nightmare. Boom. Swarms of Black Hawk, Tomahawk helicopters just swarm the area. And all of a sudden, you see Joel Osteen's, John Travolta's, it's an unmarked 747. You're not even going to see it from, they're going to drop these bombs from way high, and they're going to have laser guided target acquisition. And what's going to happen is that Ayatollah is going to be standing in the middle of the public square on his pulpit, still preaching the word of insurrection and anti-Americanism, when boom, 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 all of a sudden, here's what's up. All his followers see is a stack full 2 million Joel Osteen books. Boom. Joel Osteen, you're my man. I wanted you to keep preaching. When I woke up on Easter Sunday and seeing your beautiful face, Joel Osteen, I understood what Americanism is. I understood what Christianity is. And I was watching my TV, being a good American, and I had some applesauce, and it was laced with heroin. God damn, I told those kids in the laboratory to stop messing up my Easter Sunday morning. So then I got all sleepy and threw up and shit. And 4 days later, after sitting and shitting in one spot, puking up every drop of water I could lick off the floor because I couldn't stand up. Well, I mean, we already ascertained this, children, with our experiments back in 1997 fall curriculum. I told you, no more juicing my applesauce with heroin shit. That must have been fentanyl, because I was already immune to the heroin ones by the time we got done with that research project. Dude, these kids are playing my game right at me, man. They're slipping me Mickeys. This brings me back to my story that started this all about my lighter, little Miss Torchy. Yeah, so, I mean, she's beautiful. She's purple. Got a chain that holding the cover of the torch. It fits nicely in the hand. It's easy to depress the clicker button with the thumb. Still has half a tank full of butane fuel. That fuel is very valuable. And so I'm just like, how do I fix this torch? And I got the inspiration from Josephine. Josephine is one of my Anishinaabe St. Crystal smokers. Awesome being. And, this one time, she spent 36 hours trying to fix my torches. I had 2 torches, big ones, expensive ones, like $50 torches, and both weren't working, and she spent 36 hours. It took her 36 hours to ascertain that they were unfixable, broken, and needed to be recycled. That was cool. Anyways, I'm getting to that kind of feeling with my Torchy. I just call her Miss Torchy Poo. Miss Torchy Poo. Basically what happened yesterday, I did it old Greg style and kind of tried to woo her, and I poured a bottle of Bailey's into not just a shoe. Old Greg uses a shoe, but I used a whole left foot size 10 Sorel waterproof winter boot. Got a big handle of the Bailey's and cream and poured that whole handle into the left boot. This waterproof, so none of it leaked out. And I just went ahead and instead of sipping Miss Torchy Poo's face really quickly with an eyedropper, I just fucking dropped her in there. I assaulted her hardcore with Bailey's and cream. And the Bailey's, see, is whiskey. Whiskey's the active drug in Bailey's and cream. If you guys haven't seen Old Greg, just right now, Google Old Greg. OLDGREGG. Old Greg. He is awesome. He taught me a lot of things. So anyways, here's what's going on. Today, Miss Torchy Poo has already filed affidavits. She's we got a big standoff going on. I got agents surrounding my house. They are locked and loaded, and they're invisible. And then I got the visible ones that just look like a bunch of hippies with nothing in their pockets, and they're asking for change. We need change. We really, really, really need change. People, we need change. Please give us some change. Please throw some change in my church basket at paypal.me/Nathan Starchild so I can help some more homeless Vietnam vets, homeless Native American brothers and sisters. Please, we need change. You want to see change? Give me some change. Oh, really? You're all asking and screaming for change, but you ain't got no change for me? Well, then listen. Here's how we do it, Scooby-Doo, fuck you. You ain't getting no change from me if I ain't getting no change from you. Come on, Scooby-Doo. Come on, Scooby-Doo. You ain't getting no change from me if I ain't getting no change from you. Scooby-Doo, 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 Scooby-Doo. New funk song in the action, on the road, getting traction. Come on, baby, soothe the action, soothe the action, soothe the action. Hey, kindergartners, if you've been doing it for 36 hours and you've been on a bunch of St. Crystal and that shit's getting chapped, put some chapstick on it, chapstick on it, chapstick on the driver's seat, chapstick on it, chapstick on it, chapstick on the feet. Yeah, if you've been using your foot to fuck something to try to get a response out of it because your foot is coated with Baileys and you're just working the way, it's like you're trying to resurrect a tree. Like Jesus resurrected Lazarus. And you're using all the codes and everything that Jesus did. I mean, man, you're on it. You're in a fifth dimension. You are fucking little Tweety birds are falling over you. You're like Robin Hood, Snow White, and Santa Claus, and what's his name? What's his name, man? From the Jeffersons, George Jefferson. Yeah, and you're like me, George Jefferson, his boy Elroy, Jane, his wife. The Jetsons. You're not only George Jefferson. You're that Jetson too, man, and you got your spaceship right up here on, and it knows how to make itself not so despicable, causing any type of public outcry. And this simply looks like a little remote-controlled drone. But you got the button to click yourself down into Nano World because you got the secrets from Marvel Comics, the dude who wrote the movie Ant-Man. Yep. My agent went ahead, visited him one night, did an alien abduction, brought him up to the mothership, got his entire data banks on his programs, on his technology on how to make Ant-Man that much smaller. And that was a good one. That was a good kangaroo cartoon kindergartners. The kangaroo cartoon kindergartners of the world are going to be the next rap stars. I should really start investing in kindergartens. Because you know what? I mean, Ma, I knew everything I needed to know about life in America by kindergarten. Yes. Because all you need to know in America is stacks, fat stacks, fat stacks. And you don't need to know how to make no beats. All the rappers just make beats and they put them on there on the phone. YouTube is full of these fucking gigabytes and gigabytes of these beats, these trap beats, this trap shit. Fuck this trap shit, mumble shit. I'm learning how to get invested in it. I'm just going to teach mumble rapping 101. Anyways, wow. I'm on fire today, children. With no thing. I haven't done any drugs today. Unless, sugar and nicotine. But I'm asking the power of St. Crystal, who's massively given me energy from the universe, from her power of the star that she comes from. And that is badass. Oh, yeah. And what I want to say is be very, very, very on your shit and totally know what you're doing and be really sure of what you're doing when you go ahead and serve alcohol to these inanimate objects around your house. Because let me tell you, you ever hear someone say, this lighter has a mind of its own? Well, my lighter has a mind of its own. And she, dude, I dropped her in the fucking boot. I put in a stick, I swirled her up, trying to recharge her batteries. Because, here's some personal shit. I've hardly ever really had a good relationship in my life. All of my relationships with everyone, of a lot of people, of a lot of relationships have been very abusive, and I'm a victim of a lot of abuse. And I kind of am learning how to put that bullshit out into comedy and transmute some shit. But the thing is my ex, dude, if you wanted a shit show, just feed her alcohol. Well, you never have to feed her alcohol. She's already drinking it. Hardcore alcoholic. Alcoholic that would no one knows where she is. She comes home at 2 a.m. The next door neighbors from 2 houses down knock on your door. They know where she lived and they bring her back to your house because she showed up and just rolled herself up on the front porch of the Mexicans 2 doors down and said, I'm home. Dude, and then she walked in the door with bruises all over her arms and legs, hair messed up, and not a single damn memory of anything that took place because she's blacked out, dude. When you're dealing with blacked out people, kindergartners, listen, we're gonna set you up with kits in your backpack that's gonna have a collar, a harness, a 10-foot leash with a retractable button with 200 pounds worth of torque. So when you're going out on, I'm sorry, you guys, but this is the way it is. You're going to have to take care of your parents because this is special ed. This is for all the children of abused alcoholic parents. And we're teaching them the best we can do. And this is what fucks people up and makes them great. Well, when you're 3 years old and you got to be the man of the house, you just go ahead and suck it up and do it. You be the man of the house. You're 3 years old. Oh, the man, the big man, the one with the spanking stick, mean man, monster man. Oh, he thinks he's the man of the house, huh? Watch me with my ninja action. I'm going to piss on his face next time he comes to change my diaper, dude. And I'm going to just infuse him with all that spiritual love that he's doing every time he beats the motherfucking shitstorm out of my stupid, retarded, poor, pitiful, goddamn useless excuse of anything to even have a body to be in. Because that's what I thought was my excuse. I don't know, why did they let me live? I must have provided some type of service that they rendered to be acceptable and suitable. But I was like a reject case because Falcon finally got the shitstorm done with when I was 12, you motherfucker. Come on, send me to the hospital, bitch. Come on, man. I turned around on that beating. I got up in that face, man. Oh, really? You want to send me to the hospital? Come on, man. Do it. Why don't you hit me one more fucking time, dude? And back then I wasn't using the F word so freely like I do today because it's my favorite word. Kindergartners, challenge mission. The first person that can come up with 242 definitions and use in examples of what to do with this word, F-U-C-K, I will buy you a handle of Bailey's, a pair of winter boots, so you have 2 boots to expose legal inanimate objects to. Because see, what happened was, dude, my torchy lighter came like unscanned. Like she was supposed to be scanned somewhere and she came unscanned with no UPC code for me to I just made an assumption. And the thing is, I assumed wrong because she's filing charges on me. She was a minor. I just gave alcohol to a minor, not like I haven't been doing that for millions of years. I mean, it's the best fucking thing to do. My grandma, good old Helen Rose bourbon from the from the French royal family of the Bourbons. Hi, Graham. I can feel you over my right shoulder. I love you so much. You're the most beautiful. You taught me hardcore. Raising 10 kids, 4'10", 100 pounds, 4:30 in the morning, oatmeal, cinnamon sugar, raisins, 5 o'clock, walking the block, picking up pennies that are heads up, leaving those curses down there. You held the Stevens into the West Side. Ever since you died, there's only Uncle Joe and Uncle John. I don't know what the fuck's up with Uncle John, man. Fuck him, dude. Got a house with 6 bedrooms in it, the old 110 Winifred. Graham, I'm not allowed at 110 Winifred anymore. I'm not welcome. My spirit's not welcome there. Oh, really? You don't got any room for me to sleep, Uncle John, huh? Got a fucking 4,000 square foot house there, you and Aunt Christine. Oh, and Uncle Johnny, the one that's been to the rainbow gatherings and studied all this Eastern mysticism. And you with your this food style of eating, this kosher, what is it, man? I don't know. It's the anger's over my fucking vision right now. Comanche. No, I'm thinking native shit. Okay, this one kind of system of eating that basically, dude, you're a walking skeleton. You're skinny as fuck, man. I think you're fucking getting dementia and your heart is hardened. Anyways, I'm gonna zip my lips up with this personal shit and keep it business. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this video up. Business. Don't feed alcohol to inanimate objects unless they've been firmly confirmed and ID'd that they are of legal age to drink. Buy more expensive products that work so you don't have to try to resuscitate your lighters with alcohol. Thank you for listening, Children of the Sun. This has been Captain Starchild. A good adventure. Kindergartners, you have a lot of work to do. Get to work and make me proud. Peace and love, people.